Today's New American Standard Bible reading is 1 Chronicles chapters 3, 4, 5, and John chapter 8, verses 1 through 20. 1 Chronicles chapter 3. Now these were the sons of David who were born to him in Hebron. The firstborn was Amnon by Ahinoam the Jezreelitess. The second was Daniel by Abigail the Carmelitess. The third was Absalom, the son of Maacah, the daughter of Talmai, king of Geshur. The fourth was Adonijah, the son of Haggith. The fifth was Shephatiah by Abital. The sixth was Ithream by his wife Eglah. 6 were born to him in Hebron, and there he reigned 7 years and 6 months. And in Jerusalem he reigned 33 years. And these were born to him in Jerusalem: Shemiel, Shobab, Nathan, and Solomon. 4 by Bathshua, the daughter of Amiel, and Ibhar, Elishama, Eliphalet, Noga, Nepheg, and Japhia. Elishama, Eliada, and Eliphalet. 9. All these were the sons of David, besides the sons of the concubines, and Tamar was their sister. Now Solomon's son was Rehoboam. Abijah was his son, Asa his son, Jehoshaphat his son, Joram his son, Ahaziah his son, Joash his son, Amaziah his son, Azariah his son, Jotham his son, Ahaz his son, Hezekiah his son, Manasseh his son, Amon his son, Josiah his son. And the sons of Josiah were Johanan the firstborn, and the second was Jehoiakim, the third Zedekiah, the fourth Shallum. And the sons of Jehoiakim were Jeconiah his son, Zedekiah his son. And the sons of Jeconiah the prisoner were Shealtiel his son, and Malchiram, Pedaiah, Shenazar, Jechamiah, Hashemah, and Nedabiah. And the sons of Pedaiah were Zerubbabel and Shimei. And the sons of Zerubbabel were Meshullam and Hananiah, and Shelomith was their sister. And Hushabah, Ohel, Berechiah, Hasadiah, and Jashub Hesed, 5. And the sons of Hananiah were Pelatiah and Jeshaiah, the sons of Rephaiah, the sons of Arnan, the sons of Obadiah, the sons of Shechaniah. And the sons of Shechaniah was Shemaiah, and the sons of Shemaiah were Hattush, Agal, Bariah, Neariah, and Shaphat, 6. And the sons of Neariah was Elionai, Hezekiah, and Azekam, 3. And the sons of Elionai were Hodaviah, Elisham, Pelaiah, Akab, Joanan, Delaiah, and Anani, 7. 1 Chronicles chapter 4. The sons of Judah were Perez, Hezron, Carmi, Hur, and Shobal. And Reuel, the son of Shobal, became the father of Jahath, and Jahath became the father of Ahumai and Lahad. These were the families of the Zorathites. And these were the sons of Etam, Jezreel, Ishma, and Idbash, and the name of their sister was Hazel or Poni. And Penuel was the father of Geter, and Ezer the father of Hushah. These were the sons of Hur, the firstborn of Ephrathah, the father of Bethlehem. And Asher, the father of Tekoa, had two wives, Helah and Naarah. But Naarah bore him Ahuzam, Hefer, Teminah, Ha-Ahashtari. These were the sons of Naarah. And the sons of Helah were Zareth, Izhar, and Ethnan. And Kaz became the father of Anub and Zobeba, and the families of Ahariel, the son of Haram. And Jabez was more honorable than his brothers, and his mother named him Jabez, saying, because I bore him with pain. Now Jabez called on the God of Israel, saying, Oh, that thou wouldest bless me indeed, and enlarge my border, and that thy hand might be with me, and that thou wouldest keep me from harm, that it may not pain me. And God granted him what he had requested. And Chalub, the brother of Shuhah, became the father of Mehir, who was the father of Eshton. And Eshton became the father of Beth Rapha and Paseah, and Tahinah, the father of Irnahash. These are the men of Rekah. Now the sons of Kenaz were Othniel and Seriah, and the son of Othniel was Hathath. And Meonothai became the father of Ophrah, and Seriah became the father of Joab, the father of Geharashim, for they were craftsmen. And the son of Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, were Aru, Elah, and Naam, and the son of Elah was Kenaz. And the sons of Jehalelel were Ziph and Ziphah, Terah, and Azarel. And the sons of Ezra were Jether, Mered, Epher, and Jalan. And these are the sons of Bithiah, the daughter of Pharaoh, whom Mered took, and she conceived and bore Miriam, Shammai, and Ishba, the father of Eshtemoa. And his Jewish wife bore Jared, the father of Geter, and Heber, the father of Soko, and Jekuthiel, the father of Zanoah. And the sons of the wife of Hodiah, the sister of Naham, were the fathers of Keilah, the Garmite, and Eshtemoa, the Maacathite. And the sons of Shammon were Amnon and Rana, Ben-Hanan, and Talon. And the sons of Ishai were Zoheth and Ben-Zoheth. The sons of Shelah, the sons of Judah, were the father of Leka, and Ladah, the father of Marashah, and the families of the house of the linen workers at Beth Ashbea. And Jacham, the men of Kazabah, Joash, Saraph, who ruled in Moab, and Jeshubah, Lahim, and the records are ancient. These were the potters and the inhabitants of Netaim and Gederah. They lived there with the king for his work. The sons of Simeon were Namiel, Jamin, Jerib, Zerah, Shaul, Shalom his son, Mibsam his son, Mishma his son. And the sons of Mishma were Hamuel, his son, Zakur, his son, Shimei, his son. Now Shimei had 16 sons and 6 daughters, but his brothers did not have many sons, nor did all their family multiply like the sons of Judah. And they lived at Beersheba, Maladah, and Hazar Shual. At Bilhah, Ezim, Tolad, Bethul, Hormah, Ziklag, Beth Markaboth, Hazar, Susam, Beth Biri, and Shearaim. These were their cities until the reign of David. And their villages were Etam, Aim, Rimmon, Token, and Ashan, 5 cities. And all their villages that were around the same cities as far as Baal, these were their settlements, and they have their genealogy. And Meshobab, and Jamlech, and Joshua, the son of Amaziah, and Joel, and Jehu, the son of Jashabiah, the son of Sariah, the son of Azael, and Elionah, Jacoba, Jeshoahah, Aziah, Adal, Jezamiel, Benaniah, Zaza, the son of Shiphi, the son of Alan, the son of Zedaiah, the son of Shimri, the son of Shemaiah. These mentioned by name were leaders in their families, and their father's houses increased greatly. And they went to the entrance of Gedor, even to the east side of the valley, to seek pasture for their flocks. And they found rich and good pasture, and the land was broad and quiet and peaceful, for those who lived there formerly were Hamites. And these, recorded by name, came in the days of Hezekiah, king of Judah, and attacked their tents, and the Meunites who were found there, and destroyed them utterly to this day, and lived in their place, because there was pasture for their flocks. And from them, from the sons of Simeon, 500 men went to Mount Seir with Pedatiah, Neariah, Raphael, and Uzziel, the sons of Ishi, as their leaders. And they destroyed the remnant of the Amalekites who escaped, and have lived there to this day. 1 Chronicles chapter 5. Now the sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, for he was the firstborn, but because he defiled his father's bed, his birthright was given to the sons of Joseph, the son of Israel, so that he is not enrolled in the genealogy according to the birthright. Though Judah prevailed over his brothers, and from him came the leader, yet the birthright belonged to Joseph. The sons of Reuben, the firstborn of Israel, were Hanok and Palu, Hezron, and Carmi. The sons of Joel were Shemaiah, his son, Gog, his son, Shimei, his son, Micah, his son, Reiah, his son, Baal, his son, Beerah, his son, whom Tiglath-Pileser, king of Assyria, carried away into exile. He was leader of the Reubenites. And his kinsmen by their families in the genealogy of their generations were Jeiel, the chief, then Zechariah, and Bela, the son of Azaz, the son of Shema, the son of Joel, who lived in Aurora, even to Nebo and Baal-Meon. And to the east he settled as far as the entrance of the wilderness from the river Euphrates, because their cattle had increased in the land of Gilead. And in the days of Saul they made war with the Hagarites, who fell by their hand, so that they occupied their tents throughout all the land east of Gilead. Now the sons of Gad lived opposite them in the land of Bashan as far as Salekah. Joel was the chief, and Shepham the second, and Janai, and Shaphat, and Bashan. And the kinsmen of their fathers' households were Michael, Meshullam, Sheba, Jorai, Jachin, Zia, and Eber, 7. These were the sons of Abihail, the son of Huri, the son of Jeroah, the son of Galid, the son of Michael, the son of Jeshishai, the son of Jado, the son of Buz. Ahai, the son of Abdiel, the son of Gunai, was head of their father's households. And they lived in Galid, in Bashan, and in its towns, and in all the pasture lands of Sharon, as far as their borders. All of these were enrolled in the genealogies in the days of Jotham, king of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, king of Israel. The sons of Reuben and the Gadites and the half-tribe of Manasseh, consisting of valiant men, men who bore shield and sword and shot with bow and were skillful in battle, were 44,760 who went to war. And they made war against Hagarites, Jetur, Nephish, and Nodab, and they were helped against them. And the Hagarites and all who were with them were given into their hand, for they cried out to God in the battle, and he was entreated for them because they trusted in him. And they took away their cattle, their 50,000 camels, 250,000 sheep, 2,000 donkeys, and 100,000 men. For many fell slain because the war was of God, and they settled in their place until the exile. Now the sons of the half-tribe of Manasseh lived in the land from Bashan to Baal Hermon and Sinir and Mount Hermon. They were numerous. And these were the heads of their fathers' households, even Ephraim, Ishai, Eliel, Azrael, Jeremiah, Hodaviah, and Jadiel, mighty men of valor, famous men, heads of their fathers' households. But they acted treacherously against the God of their fathers and played the harlot after the gods of the people of the land, whom God had destroyed before them. So the God of Israel stirred up the spirit of Pul, king of Assyria, even the spirit of Tilgath-Pilneser, king of Assyria, and he carried them away into exile, namely the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, and brought them to Halah, Habor, Hara, and to the river of Gozan to this day. John chapter 8, verses 1 through 20. But Jesus went to the Mount of Olives, and early in the morning he came again into the temple, and all the people were coming to him, and he sat down and began to teach them. And the scribes and the Pharisees brought a woman caught in adultery, and having set her in the midst, they said to him, Teacher, this woman has been caught in adultery in the very act. Now in the law, Moses commanded us to stone such women. What then do you say? And they were saying this, testing him, in order that they might have grounds for accusing him. But Jesus stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground. But when they persisted in asking him, he straightened up and said to them, He who is without sin among you, let him be the first to throw a stone at her. And again he stooped down and wrote on the ground. And when they heard it, they began to go out, one by one, beginning with the older ones. And he was left alone, and the woman where she had been in the midst. And straightening up, Jesus said to her, Woman, where are they? Did no one condemn you? And she said, No one, Lord. And Jesus said, Neither do I condemn you. Go your way, from now on sin no more. Again, therefore, Jesus spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. He who follows me shall not walk in the darkness, but shall have the light of life. The Pharisees therefore said to him, You are bearing witness of yourself. Your witness is not true. Jesus answered and said to them, Even if I bear witness of myself, my witness is true, for I know where I came from and where I am going. But you do not know where I come from or where I am going. You people judge according to the flesh. I am not judging anyone. But even if I do judge, my judgment is true, for I am not alone in it, but I and he who sent me. Even in your law it has been written that the testimony of two men is true. I am he who bears witness of myself, and the Father who sent me bears witness of me. And so they were saying to him, Where is your Father? Jesus answered, You know neither me nor my Father. If you knew me, you would know my Father also. These words he spoke in the treasury as he taught in the temple, and no one seized him because his hour had not yet come.